Welcome to Dungeon Junkies. Real talk.
Real talk.
With me, your boy, Henry. And with me, I got Alex. I got Nick, and I got special guest. Not really special guest, but he's super special to me. DM
That's right.
Kenny.
Oh, yeah.
Got all the secrets that he better not spill.
Here
Just
and
gonna
ready
spill
to
them
grab dick.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
And
Right on the table.
we last left off doing our big recap. Recap part 2.
A little bit of recap, a little bit of remembering.
We left with the...
And I'm here to remind you.
Yeah, actually, so we can get some shit straight. For sure. The collapse of the Boyata tree. And the tragic accident that nobody could prevent.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Nobody.
And I think we briefly talked about Shiro and Ganto saving the shit out of us.
Yes.
That's right.
And
That was pretty cool. They're like ninjas.
yeah, did we talk about how we got out of the tree? Like the stream, like booking it out through the stream? I don't think we got
I don't
that
think
far.
we did. I don't know.
No. We ended with them showing up.
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
that's kind of where we ended
Sounds
it.
about right.
Well, I think basically we got showed up by Ganto.
Ganta.
He was going through. Pretty much, it's like, yo, you could have used this from the beginning. This sweet ass water transport.
Yeah, no. Idiots.
And
We tried to figure it out.
Yeah.
I was like throwing stuff up there and I missed.
Didn't go that well.
tried to figure it out like monkeys trying to figure it. We threw stuff at it. It was like, I don't comprehend. I
We
don't.
actually got
leave it
in
alone.
Almost kind of an argument. Like, everyone got frustrated at one point.
Ooh,
over the
that
recordings
that
because
didn't even make it in.
Y'all
Yeah.
couldn't
probably
know
not.
because y'all couldn't figure out what the water was doing. And I was like, I can't.
It was just like
We thought it was related
we
to
thought it was
something.
related to it
completely
because like
unrelated.
all you had drawn was like
Oh,
the trees, right?
The tree
and,
maze.
and then on top of it you have like just this very blue stream like going through it, and we're
Yeah.
like, why else would that be there?
It's
if we
on the
weren't
board,
supposed
it's a
to-
thing.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
like I was.
It was the way I had drawn it, and y'all
Uh-huh.
had gotten confused.
Yeah.
Like, when I have these places are in my head, full on pictures. I know how everything works, but I suck at drawing too. When I drew it in, you guys, I don't remember what the problem was, but there was some problem. Like, you guys had gotten confused with the drawing, and you're like, why the fuck is this water here?
Yeah.
And then it got into.
Well, we thought it was related to the specific trees and which ones were
That's what
trees
it
and
was.
which
Exactly.
ones were.
Yeah.
And so we thought we needed to use the water as a way to find the way out. We knew that we had a start and we had an exit. We just didn't know how to get through there.
Yeah.
We thought, if this tree was...
the first tree we found that was bad was under the river.
Was under the river.
You
Yeah.
guys thought that the river correlated with who was bad. which
Yeah, we thought they
trees
were, like,
bad or
poisoning
which
them
ones
or
Yeah.
something.
weren't.
Yeah.
It was very... I mean, it was a noble effort. I mean,
Yeah,
it's,
I was
We
gonna-
were thinking
I was
hard.
gonna say we were thinking real hard, just in the wrong direction.
It was
Yeah.
also the first
We were
puzzle
thinking-
that was written.
Oh, yeah.
For myself and really for you guys
Yeah,
too,
nice.
I think.
We were thinking so hard.
And what did? I was gonna say, what did we have? I'm back in the maze. This is way after the maze. Maze has collapsed. Ain't no trees left.
Yeah.
it's gone.
And we
Don't we escape from the top of the cave? Didn't that cave break in?
So you guys were in the battlefield
Right.
fighting Raku,
yeah.
and you saw
Killed that
Ganta jumping around
Yeah.
and having a good time. And
grand old time.
He was basically flying through the river. He was using the river to
Yeah, we
travel.
followed him. We jumped in the
We all
river
followed
after him,
him.
and it shot us out the tree
Right.
as everything was collapsing.
That was it.
Because Trina had been captured. So
Right.
basically,
And they
all
saved
three-
her too.
Yeah.
We saved her first, and then we hopped in there.
Yeah.
Well, they saved her.
Well, basically.
we saved her.
We did.
Group
Yeah.
effort.
Credit.
But and they took us to, I can't remember her name for the life of me.
Shiro?
No,
They took you to Iabba.
I have a hard cock. That's her name. How do I forget
I have a
that?
hard on.
I have a and Ardon.
Ardon, yeah.
Oh, here we go. So
I
after
spelled
defeating
hard.
Uriku, the heart is black.
A while ago.
Gavin. Don't want to read that out loud. Ganta Shiro
Oh,
came in
whoa!
from the
That was
top.
about Gavin.
Oh yeah. No, so
Gavin
Gavin
looks so good
Gavin
today.
shot- I'll read it out loud because you want me to. Gavin shot one hostage
Oh, accidentally.
whose blood fell in.
Oh, God, accidentally shot.
That's why I skipped over it, because I didn't want to bring it up, okay? Okay, you made me. That's
Fucked
what
up.
you get.
Accidentally shot.
Critical fail on saving the hostage firing an arrow. That
Should have just
was
left it alone.
fucking great.
Dice.
One of the best
Fuck you, RNG.
D&D
Jesus.
moments ever.
Really nailed it.
Yeah.
And then we immediately bailed.
The place was collapsing.
I'm not saying
We
it was
killed
wrong.
Raku first.
Yes.
So Trina, the halfling, didn't she climbs on top of Valmore, who's playing the snake.
Spider.
Or not, spider. God, why do I keep
He's-
Spider. It's because it has
He's
the
a
S.
Yeah.
Yeah, I rode him into battle on the back of a spider during
That's
that.
right.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah, that was.
Cool.
And then
That too quickly.
Cool fight.
then we went directly to Ayafa's house,
Yes.
and that's
Finally.
when she was. We still had the. The heart. It was like the thing, the black heart.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then.
It's like a jewel, basically.
And then we also had the Book of the Fallen, or you had the Book of the Fallen. I
Yes,
believe.
that's right.
No, you had the book.
I think I gave it back to you though. I gave it to
You
you
did go
in
back.
the
That
shower.
That was actually Juniper's
that was
side
very
In the
nice.
quest.
shower.
That's right. He was or in the bathroom. He was taking off all of his disguise kit stuff.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And I was like, I got you this book as my nose bleeding.
You say that's what you think you said, but you just went book.
Book, I love you.
And then she was like, "Hey, I need you guys to go to Vandoria, and I'm gonna stay here and try to decode all this bullshit."
Yeah,
And so we gave her those little communication stones.
that's right.
And then
We have used it once so far.
and didn't hear from her.
No,
Not
that's
yet.
right. She did not text back.
Coming back, bitch.
I love you.
And Vandoria, big old city, multiple parts. There's Lower Vandoria, the port,
Yeah.
Middle Vandoria, and the castle. I believe that's it.
On the-
yeah, castle.
Close.
It is a castle.
What did I miss?
Wait,
Close. You added one.
Yeah.
What did I?
There's Lower, Port, Vandoria, and then there's the castle.
hey, before
The Middle Vandoria.
Middle Vandoria would be Vandoria.
we
Okay,
get into
yeah.
Vandoria, I want to talk about
I didn't.
the
have
journey to Vandoria.
You guys did have an important thing happen.
We
Did
met
we?
our good fucking buddy, didn't we? Is that
What
where
did
we
we
met
do?
him? Yeah.
You did.
Oh.
So
Who? Captain Devoir, you bitch.
Oh, that's
So-
right.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
actually, we didn't meet
Yeah.
him.
on
I'm
the
still stuck
way,
in Unaria mode. I still hate him.
Well, additionally to this is also a couple of great things happened here actually. This is when you decide to get fucked up on catnip,
That's right.
and
Didn't really work
this
out.
is when I cast dancing lights and give her a light show
Oh, yeah.
in order for her to communicate
Trip
with the
balls.
gods.
The things that
Trip
you
balls.
wrote in your nose.
Dude, this is all the good stuff, man. This is good stuff.
Sweet ass light show,
Yeah.
day 33.
And then the NPCs we had with us was Gata, Shira, and Trina.
Yes.
And we were and Prince Ciceri?
Cicerelli.
Cicerelli.
We haven't
Cicerelli.
even seen him.
We haven't
yet.
seen him.
Cicerelli.
Cicerelli.
He's the former king.
But right outside of the edge of
No, he's the son of the former king.
Oh, I'm sorry.
the
yes.
Eye-Doggen Forest
Yes.
is a huge fucking wall,
Mhm.
and they just let us in. It was like there wasn't any like restraints. It wasn't like difficult or anything.
Thank goodness.
But this is when we take our first steps into, Gavin falls into the trap with Ganta.
Oh yeah.
Gracefully traveled to the
Gracefully
bottom of the pit. That's how I would say it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So the bandits tried to rob us.
Mhm.
We think. I'm still.
I like how you
I still think they-
offended you offended them by being like, you're mean, and they're like, wait, what? You're not mean? You're like, yeah, you're trying to rob me. I would never.
Good day,
It
sir.
was like you nailed some checks or
You
something.
crit 20 to intimidation check.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Yep. And then they just backed off.
Yep. Suck.
But
Oh.
that was that Captain Duvar, or was that the imposter?
Don't know yet.
I
It
guess
was,
we'll
That's-
never
it
know.
was the imposter
Okay, so
because, I mean, the other
He's been pretty all right.
Yeah, it'd been pretty all right.
Since then.
This is also...
Maybe we just scared him straight.
This is also the first time that we introduce the Dancing Bears.
That's right. That was kind of fun.
It was
sort
me.
of.
We only just saw him.
I just
You
saw
saw the outline
them
in
the outline of them in the distance.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it was just me, and I mentioned it to... Because you had us roll a check.
I believe I did a passive perception
But
check.
Gavin couldn't do it because
I was in
he
the pit.
He was in the pit.
Perception check.
Yeah.
This was right before, actually, I believe.
Yeah, this was before.
This was right before.
I failed the check for some reason. Like I was just chilling on the. I remember I had my feet up on the fucking wagon and I was talking to the guy or something.
Yeah.
I was not paying attention.
Oh, and then also too another. So after we dismissed them, I also have a note here that says Valmore used his kick-ass vine transportation over the hole
Yeah,
so
he
that
made
we
a
could
bridge.
still use the wagon.
Which we had
Oh,
to
yeah.
immediately ditch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it was still a
But
valiant,
not in the ditch.
a valiant
There
effort
you go.
nonetheless.
Got him inspiration, didn't it? Or no, it got him extra XP or something. It got
Something
him
like
something.
that. Yeah. Well, then, we immediately tried to sell it. Kind of failed on that part. Kind of didn't make a lot of money on that.
I was gonna
Kind
say,
of
we both definitely sold it.
we
Oh,
did
yeah.
sell it.
We did sell it, but we got shit
sell
for
it.
The way I
Just not
see
very
it,
well.
I think we gave someone a really good, like they got a good day. It was a good day for them. Like, oh shit,
You're being really optimistic.
Yeah, like somebody's gonna be able to start a business now.
Well, after we did it,
Or just carry his fat wife around.
Was it Trino? Like, why the fuck did you
Yeah.
sell that?
I'm gonna pretend.
Just sold it for more.
No, I'm gonna pretend no. And she said, "Good job, guys." I'm gonna choose to remember it that way.
Use your
Yeah, it's the whole game's imagination, so I'm imagining her patting us all on the
There
back,
you go.
one at a time. Just pat, 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 pat.
And then one slap.
Oh,
5-star.
I guess I have a note.
What
in
did we?
here.
Right after we sold the wagon, what did we do?
So right after
Cockbase.
that's so Vandoria is broken up into different sections,
Yeah,
right? So we were at that point. We were in the lower
Yeah,
section.
we're in lower.
You're in the
Vandoria.
poor section.
Poor
Oh,
section.
poor-
Right. The poor section of it.
That's
Of
really like the
Vandoria.
slums, which aren't. They're not horrible,
Right.
but they're not, great.
That was part of the reason why we didn't also make a. Oh, what about the puppet show?
That's down the road.
That's down.
That's
That's
way-
later.
yeah, that's way
excuse
later.
me. Yeah, that was really good.
Got excited for the puppet show.
I did. I really did.
Did we? And we immediately went to the cock base, right? Or did we go to?
No, we went to the
Bounty
we went to
Hunter
the
Guild.
bounty hunter.
Oh, maybe we did.
You went to the
Cock-
base first.
Yeah, we went to
That's
cock
okay.
base,
Yeah.
and that's where we met Hisei, right? Did we meet
You
him
met
first?
the whole crew.
Yeah.
He said it was up
He was the one who-
upstairs,
oh,
pretty
okay.
much the one that greeted you.
Yeah. And then Arlato, the leader of the guild, right?
Arlotto's the leader of the Bounty
Bounty
Hunters
Hunter Guild.
Right.
Who was the leader? Oh, Tiniko.
Tanika was the cockmaster.
Yeah,
Yes,
cockmaster.
She's the fucking
The
master.
young female
young
who's a
little girl.
cockmaster. And she had a cool bodyguard. I just wrote cool gold dragonborn bodyguard.
Jackson.
Jackson. and
That's
he gave
what it was.
And he gave us some like sweet. I don't remember what he said, but it was like as we were walking about, he was like, "Hey," and like said something really helpful. And we're like, "Oh shit."
Oh, and guys, yeah, we didn't even really talk about this, but the whole point of us even trying to find, or that's a little bit later, but we forgot to mention Mistra, which was the goddess of treasure and the goddess of
Yes.
magic. We needed to contact her.
So
Right.
you have a key that you guys had identified as Mistress Key.
Right.
You have no idea what it does or
Do we still
how
have
to
it?
use it.
I think we still have
Yes,
it.
you do.
Yeah.
Don't
think
you
I
have
still
it?
have it, yeah.
You need to figure that shit out, bro.
Okay,
Well, I haven't had
so-
time. I've been saving children.
You guys,
Google
have
it.
been, you guys have been busy.
Dick.
Using my Google Stone.
Google stuff.
And then,
Gotta
so,
make that.
and then right after we meet everybody and we do our initial, it wasn't even orientation, it was just really a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was really cool.
It was really brief because we really wanted to get over to the
Yeah.
Bounty Hunters Guild.
Yes.
Yeah.
Check out them wanted posters.
And then we saw Devar's dirty little face on there. And,
Ooh, it was very good looking.
well,
Devoir's a good looking
He's
dude.
a
think it was-
handsome guy.
He's a handsome dude.
guy.
he might be.
Not my.
His,
Yes.
his merry men are also
Juniper
handsome.
is
That's
definitely
good.
thought he was beautiful, gorgeous.
All right, Unari probably thinks it too.
Gavin was like, I can't admit it, but
Yeah.
good looking dude.
I was meant to
I'd suck.
be like this very charming guy.
I picture when I think of him
And Canadian.
Kevin
appearance-wise,
Costner's fucking
Handsome,
I always think of
Robin Hood.
like a handsome Robin Hood.
I always think of the Dread Pirate Robert. Yeah.
From
What is it?
Princess
Bride. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, or I think of him like that. Like it's like
That's a good one too.
he's just like, ha ha.
Yeah.
It's like, God damn it, he's
Think about that.
so fucking cool.
Now I'm gonna think of him every time DeVar comes up. I'm totally gonna think of
That's
him.
the whole time. That's what I've been picturing. Maybe that's why I liked him instantly. I was like, this guy, I'm on his side. But yeah, so we saw DeVar's poster, and we were like, at that point, we were like, yeah, fuck this dude because he tried to rob us. Dude's a bad dude. We saw that there were kids missing,
Yep.
and we also saw that there was like a target in the Idawan or
Unknown target.
In the iDog and Forest.
Idawan Forest.
And
And
we
that
were-
was like, was that the 6,000 gold piece one?
Yep.
The Haunted Hill?
That's what
Yeah,
I have
so-
too.
I don't remember the
Do-
exact reward. I
have
have
it-
it somewhere.
I have it right
I
here.
thought it might
6,000.
be.
So
Haunted Hill.
Captain DeVar is 5,000. The unknown target in the Haunted Hill was 6,000, and then there was not a specific reward
For the
for the
kid.
It just
Inquirer.
said there was just mission. Yeah, it was an inquiry. There was 6 missing and 3 that were dead.
Ooh, if only it stayed at 3.
You guys did surprisingly well.
Yeah, we saved a bunch of
You
them.
guys did very well.
And
And we also we saw some posters, right? Like there, or not posters, but paintings. Like there's a painting of Juan Jik,
Yes, there was.
and was there actually a picture?
More
No,
of
we
a
just
depiction of
yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
He was a famous assassin, and
Yeah.
so we went up. I think we went. We went upstairs, right? To go
So Arlotto?
to meet up with Arlotto
Yes.
Yeah.
and his old buddy Rex Pyron,
Yeah.
and
Asshole.
Master bounty hunters.
at that point, I Gavin saw some strange cloaked figure watching us. I was like, oh, what the fuck? He was eyeballing the guild hall, second floor, and yeah, he booked it out. But definitely,
Yeah.
we found out who he was.
Yeah, yeah.
A little mystery.
Yeah. As we were dealing with this fucking child hater, like some guy that we immediately started making out to be an asshole, even though he was probably okay, just kind of a little bit of a dick.
Who?
Oh well, I don't remember what his name
Rex
was.
We're talking
Pyron.
about Rex,
Maybe it was.
yeah, I think it was Rex.
Yeah, and we basically he was just like, fuck the kids. Why? Who wants to do that? And then we're like, cool, you're a fucking child hater. You suck.
Well,
Boo.
He was waiting for a better bounty, actually.
That's what it
I thought
was.
so.
We were like, oh, he was like, he had made something like, oh, I could do that. We were like, then why haven't
Yeah,
you?
yeah.
They're dying. And you
We
have
just
it.
turned it on him and
You
just fucking
dick.
asshole.
The way I think of bounty hunters is like if you're real capable,
You wait
you
for the
don't
stuff.
have
with-
to take smaller,
Yeah, not
technically smaller jobs. That's a pretty
Yeah.
5,000 gold is a
It's not
lot
worth your
at
time.
level. But
Yeah.
it's like, well, shit. I'm skilled enough to do, something that pays triple that. Why would I waste my time on this?
Yeah, because the other good assassin's gonna take the one that was worth triple because I was gone, fucking save these bitch ass kids
Exactly.
for a couple gold. Yeah, it makes sense to him.
Yeah.
But we were all like, "Fuck you, dude!
Fuck you.
Fuck you, we're level 3.
We're level 3. We're super cool.
Yeah, we could beat you up as a team.
with help."
Yeah.
This is so after the Bounty Hunters Guild, we go on a shopping spree,
Oh,
That's
I
right.
love our shopping sprees.
and
Wait, did you go on a shopping spree right after that?
I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure
At some
because
point.
I'm thinking about the fortune teller, the one that I paid.
That was
my campaign,
Is
wasn't
that
it?
that was his campaign.
Is that your campaign?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Campaign.
Yeah.
After that, you guys met.
When we started the riot.
You guys
Yes.
went to. Let me see.
That never
You
happened.
guys.
Oh shit! No, that was when your brother was playing with us.
That
Yeah,
never
that's right.
happened. We never started a riot.
We didn't.
We didn't almost burn half a city down.
You guys ended up walking through town square and meeting somebody else.
Fucking Gary.
Fucking
Gary.
piece of
Helpful.
Fucking
guy.
Gary was the best.
Yeah, piece of what?
a piece of
Come on, come at me, bro.
heavenly angel cake.
Thank you.
Thank you. Exactly the correct answer.
I'm
Yeah.
straight from the
Yeah.
church of fucking Gary.
Oh, shit.
and
Yep. Best
I
believe.
feel very offended.
I'm
by
gonna
that.
have to step out of the room. I don't feel safe here.
You should. You actually should. You 100% should not.
On
That's
Boy
ridiculous.
Hole
Yeah,
Studio.
All
this
this
is
fire.
Yeah, you're in the boys' hole.
Yeah.
Yep.
taking
Hole
that
Productions.
taking that boy's soul.
I like how I have a note. Rex Pyron, kind of a douche.
That is the best.
but yeah, so fucking Gary, he was some crazy dude that was like talking all kinds of shit about hell rising up and doing shenanigans, you know, doing shit.
Shenanigans.
And the guards were trying to take him away when we were like, "Yo, hold up! Like shit's going on. Maybe this dude knows
Don't touch
something."
Gary.
And he started because he was mentioning demons, and we're like, I believe actually the reason we thought that is Tinico or somebody had told us that shit was about to go down, right? Like somebody had said something. Maybe it was.
That
I
might have
have
happened. That might have happened in the cock base.
Yeah,
Or
I think it was in the cock base. I have it written a note. Shit's about to go down.
Yeah.
So we were on alert for demon activities
Uh-huh.
already, and so when we heard him raving about demons, we were like, "Hold up,
Whoa.
following any lead, ain't
That's
gonna be
right.
that guy." And started talking to him, and he was talking about how they were in his head, and he mentioned that they might be around the southeast gate.
Yeah.
And then I just have a note. I love my notes because they're half drunk notes. I just have on a line by itself, therapy.
Bro, okay, I was just about to. Let me read this note really quick because it's fucking fabulous.
I love our notes.
Forest would be a good place to kidnap a kid.
What? Wow.
Explains my
Good,
therapy note.
Okay.
That's funny. Okay.
Glad that's the only thing.
my,
the only
my
hints
next
we have.
notes are good too, so it goes.
Also, good places to kidnap children would be.
So it says, I didn't finish the sentence, and then it says, Juniper is trying to, and then I don't finish that.
Okay.
Oh,
The next
no.
thing it says, fucking Gary underlined. Underneath that it says demons, and then
Oh.
underneath that it says Southeast Gate.
Okay.
Okay.
You mentioned therapy.
I'm going to write that one in.
'Cause
Now it does.
I have no idea why I put therapy in my notes.
That's funny.
But and with it, have we already been to the
Well-
Lonely Dog Tavern at this point?
Yes, so
That's
Or
where you're about
this
to
was
go.
in front of the Lonely Dog Tavern that we ran into.
we actually
fucking
did
Gary.
that. We did fucking Gary later.
That's kind of on the way towards
I'm not sure.
towards the tavern.
Either way, the tavern was where we were based. Like that's where we were staying at this
Yeah.
point.
Well,
Yeah.
at this point, before we'd done that, I was going to disguise myself as a kid and use the spell disguise so I could shrink myself as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Oh,
go
Well,
on-
you
this-
can't shrink yourself.
Right.
You can just disguise yourself. So
Whoa.
And we'd established that in the episode. So
Yeah.
you're like a
But,
tall child.
well, no,
You
with-
appear to have shrunk, but if
Yeah.
someone were to poke above your head, they'd poke
Yeah.
you.
yeah,
But
exactly.
we were talking about this, but talking to fucking Gary was when we were like, oh shit, okay, now we know where to go, Southeast Gate.
Yeah.
This is where we send our little boy Juniper, little girl Juniper, to go catch us the predator. And we did.
We did.
Yeah, we did.
We did, in fact. Well,
But the predator was actually a little bully boy beating up a little nerd boy.
And how was that situation handled?
well, no, because
well.
That was one of the best.
What
solutions
is
ever.
worse than poorly?
wait. Hold on. I'm pretty sure before I even dressed up,
Yeah, this is all. We're still before.
we went to
that.
the bar beforehand, and that's
Yes.
where we met. That's where.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. After
cool.
fucking Gary, because we were we were going to the tavern when we saw him, and then in the alleyway next to the tavern
Yes.
was a kid. We saw a
Right
kid.
before.
Yeah, right before we walked in, we saw a kid getting beaten up by a much cooler kid,
Yep.
and I don't think we really intervened because we
Not
were
really.
sitting there talking about should we intervene?
Yeah.
Until the kid
So-
finished beating him and
Yeah.
left.
Yes.
So, in my notes at least, it says, on the way to the bar,
Yeah.
there was a kid bullying another kid. We scared off the bully, and the kid
We did
asked
not
us
scare off.
to walk
He
him
ran
home.
off. The bully.
The
did.
bully.
When we walked over there, the bully ran off.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain I remember a deception check having to be made when we told the kid we chased the bullies off.
Yes.
Yeah, so which means we didn't chase them off.
Hey. Who would have guessed?
When you would approach,
He was leaving. He was
left.
leaving because he
Wasn't
finished.
the kid knocked out or
Yeah,
something?
he was
Yeah.
not leaving because we approached. He was leaving because he beat the shit
Because he was
out of the
done.
kid.
He finished the
beating-
job.
Well, you didn't really have to wait. It was pretty much like almost like simultaneous.
Yeah, it wasn't like we watched him for a minute or two.
Right. No, we saw this kid. get
Clarification.
destroyed.
But we did not save the kid.
No.
But
No,
we
we
told
did
the
not.
kid we did.
That's right. We told him we
Helped
scared
him
him out.
Whoever walked out, I think it was Juniper.
God, we're
said we
so-
scared, and because he was like, "Oh, you're my friends," and it was,
We were like, yeah.
All downhill
No,
from
it's
Deception
there.
actually Balmore.
yeah, that's right. It
Yeah,
was Valmore because
it
he
was
did not
Valmore.
know how to he did not know what to say, and I had to
Yeah.
fucking
You had to
save
drag
him.
him
Yeah,
In the
drag him
shittiest
away.
way, where I
Yeah.
was like, you know what, kid, good luck. Let's go get drunk.
Here's a coin and a dagger.
We know there's somebody murdering kids,
Uh-huh.
so be safe. Bye.
We're gonna
Yep.
go. And then
Here's dagger.
I gave the kid the dagger so
Uh-huh.
he could protect himself.
And
How
a gold
nice.
coin, so he could.
Yeah.
So if he can't fight his way, he can try to pay his way out.
Yeah. To catch the bus home.
But also, in my defense, I offered, I was like, yo, you want to come drink with us? Get you a milk?
Yeah.
Come hang out at the
Yeah,
bar.
come on.
Not
Safe.
get murdered. He would have been safe.
Yeah.
He would not have died immediately. He may have died later in the night. I'm a psychic.
He might have gotten alcohol poisoning,
Yeah.
maybe.
He could have gotten laid.
Yes, he could have.
He
There
could have
were-
had a
that was
wonderful
a-
night.
There were multiple prostitutes in
A
there.
higher chance of him getting laid in there than getting stabbed by the murderer.
But instead, he just gave excuses.
So I'm going to blame him.
This is fault.
You shouldn't have said that.
Especially because he came back and saved us later, didn't he? Or he helped us.
No.
He didn't help us later.
No.
Fuck
He
yeah,
showed
did.
up later, but
I thought
then
he did
he.
something- I thought he did something helpful.
Did he? I don't
I
think
thought
so.
damn
I
it.
don't think he did,
I
yeah.
thought for a little. I
But
was
he's
like,
around.
yeah,
He is around.
He is around.
I remember being happy that he was around. I thought he did something useful.
No.
No, because you got to you felt super guilty
That's
about
right.
that, and so.
This was at the mansion.
Well, no, this is actually
Yes.
not
He started way before the mansion, right?
Yeah.
now.
I don't
Well,
think
now
so.
this kid.
Oh yeah. Well, we're
You gotta remember, this is only a few hours before.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
after this, you guys get drunk. We all get drunk. I change into my.
Is this when I have the drinking contest?
Yes.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
Talk about the drinking contest.
I don't even remember who I had a drinking contest.
Therapy.
Hey.
It was therapy.
God damn it! You son of a bitch! You're letting me go. Oh, why did
That is
I have it
funny.
right next to Lonely Dark Tavern.
I'm here to watch you guys talk.
Yeah, no, I love it. I love
I'm
it.
just gonna listen in.
I'm like, who else has
Therapy.
therapy?
Yeah.
Why do I have therapy in here?
That was all you.
Oh, that's funny, man.
That is great.
Uh,
good.
she
Ooh,
she
man.
definitely needed
You guys
therapy.
did not laugh at that joke at the time, and I felt like
Well, I love it now.
I don't think. Yeah, I
That's
think we
good.
just ignored
there's
it.
so many jokes that like
God damn
not
it.
so many.
Okay,
There's
okay.
like a handful that I thought this would be funny, and it just
We just totally ignored
Well, yeah,
it.
but
right
there's
over your head.
but there's
or-
also times too. I feel like when I'm in it, I mean, I'm definitely laughing and stuff like that. But like when I'm listening to this, I'm smiling fucking.
Oh,
ear
yeah.
to
Or
ear,
there are
like,
times
on the,
where-
you know, because
Yeah.
I just know things are gonna
I'll-
come up here.
I'll
that are
pick
funny,
up.
you
I'll
know?
be
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh shit, Kenny! I didn't realize he fucking said that. He gave us the fucking answer.
Oh yeah, for sure.
you guys have a lot of answers that are just there.
We're garbage.
Yeah, we're pretty
what we're
dumb.
saying.
That's
Oh,
okay.
yeah, for sure. Yeah.
That's why we need therapy.
Entertaining.
And I fucking destroyed her at a drinking contest.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody believed I would win. Not even myself.
You
Yeah.
didn't just win, you fucking annihilated.
Oh, getting
She
the-
smashed a glass across her nose.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
she fucking
Fucking
crit
broke her
failed,
I
nose.
right?
failed like
Yeah.
the last one. The last check.
She got so excited. This beefy chick just. My face!
Well, I'm assuming, I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt. She'd already been drinking
That's
before
true.
the contest.
Yeah,
So
that's
she
very
made,
true.
maybe it wasn't her fault.
Yeah.
But anyways, I destroyed her. Get wrecked, bitch. Don't even step up to me like that. And then afterwards, we witnessed horrible
Yeah.
things.
Very horrible
Such
things.
as
Yeah.
bloody murdered children that we could
The
have
death of a child.
So I finally
That
got
we
to
met before.
dress up as a child. This was a very child-centric month.
There
or
were a
two.
lot of
I also wanna
pedophilia
say-
jokes as well.
I also
Yeah.
want
Child
to say,
rapists, sorry.
right,
Coming up.
right after we finished this arc, a little bit where we saved the kids, literally, right after we saved the kids, go to Dragon Lair. They got miniatures for kids. That would have been perfect. We
God
needed
damn
kid
it.
miniatures.
That's what everyone really needs.
But yeah, it was like for $4 you get a pack of 6 children. I was like, a 6
Let's
pack?
go. Six, what a steal.
Perfect.
$4, I can only buy them for $200 a child.
No, they don't last very long either.
No. Sometimes you gotta.
God damn it.
But
You knew it was coming at this part.
I know. There were
Just like
there
those
were
kids.
legitimately a lot of child rape jokes throughout this entire section of children.
we
children parts.
joke to cope.
We joke here. Yeah.
Cope with the horrible trauma that we were trying to
we got.
avoid.
That we are garbage.
For sure.
Can't save shit.
So after I dress up, I start playing the harp and walking around
Like a little boy.
like a little boy.
Skipping along.
How to
You got like the little hat from Mary Poppins, like the little straw hat with the ribbon around it.
So as I'm walking, we stop. I believe it was like the third section down, and then over to the left hand side.
Yeah.
Yes.
I saw
Exactly,
the bully.
Yep.
Yes.
You drew a map or something?
No.
Damn.
I just for some reason I
Just know.
specifically remember that.
It was very traumatizing to little child Judah.
for
Wood.
sure, for sure. So I saw the
He's a character
bully
actor.
again on top of over the dead body of a child,
Yep.
of a boy. Spoiler alert.
It wasn't the bully. The bully
was-
wasn't over his
You
body.
actually don't know.
We saw an outline
You saw something over.
because you saw
Yeah.
some kind of
That's right.
shadowy figure that we don't know
Well-
what.
Well, because here's the thing though.
The bully
something-
showed up later.
No.
It
The bully
was-
transformed into the demon that I fought.
Actually,
I think that's what happened. What?
You're kind of there. There was a form in the shape of a child.
Yeah, we
above
just
the
saw a
body
child.
Okay.
that you
Yeah.
assumed was said bully.
Yeah, we assumed. Okay.
Because
Yeah.
the bully definitely showed up later.
Yeah.
The bully did show up later
With-
as a zombie.
Yeah,
I
that's
believe.
right.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
the kid was stabbed to death with the knife that you gave him.
Yes.
Yes.
You gave him.
Yes.
For protection.
For protection. He sucked with it. His fault. His fault.
He fucked it up.
But
I'm never gonna admit to that,
but
but
the-
I made a bad decision there.
That's fine. Gavin is not
That's right.
is doing the same exact thing.
We do not hold
But,
ourselves
the
responsible.
bully had his throat ripped out. We assumed by the
Oh.
demon. Yeah.
Right.
I do not remember that. That is awful.
Yeah. We were
He got a
like,
pretty bad death.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of bad deaths.
No,
were
we
gonna
were
use
like,
him as
oh,
bait
but he
animal.
deserved
Because they
it.
like
He
to
was
mutilate.
garbage.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
like to mutilate the kids too.
Literally, his last action was to beat up a future murder victim. So,
Yep.
like, whatever, dude. You got your throat ripped out, karma.
Uh-huh.
What do you
Karma,
want?
bruh.
Suck on it, you stupid little
Yeah.
12-year-old.
And guess what? Guess you didn't learn your lesson because you're coming to fight us. Going to kill you again.
Yeah.
And I don't think this is something you guys gave any thought of.
I thought of it
But-
a lot.
Yeah.
You don't know.
There are demons here.
That's right. We did run into one. One in
right now.
Right now.
right now. That like to turn invisible, which is annoying. But some people have good perception. At one point he turned invisible and then attacked one of us, and then the second time it's like, second time can't fool me again.
Fool me once, shame
Yeah,
on me.
yeah.
Fool me
I
twice,
have-
can't get fooled
Can't get fooled again.
The demon attacks Juniper. and battle begins.
He fucked
Yeah.
you up, and that was a good cliffhanger too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then
He has a bonus action to hide.
we
That's what it
flipped
was.
we flipped that shit around.
Yep. And then we fucked him.
And fucked him.
Even though
in
there
the
were
alley.
zombie children coming at us, we were like, "Now we got this." And then we fucked him.
Yeah, and killed zombie children, and then tracked those zombie children back to where they came from.
Yeah.
We had to go through the sewers, right, for a little bit,
Yes.
like underneath the wall. Not the sewer, like a sewer system, but more like a drainage under the wall.
Yeah.
And but we went under that, where we kind of lost the trail
Yes.
for the most part.
Yep.
How did we? The bridge, where I was very confused about the. That was another thing similar to the river situation.
That was us
definitely.
moving
My bad
in.
drawing.
That was
No, that was not your
think that was
drawing.
on
That was me mishearing. Like I heard different than everybody else. So I was like, oh, I fucked up.
And then
Yeah,
you started
I was-
bringing up stuff, and then we're like, "Oh shit, did we actually get that wrong?"
Yeah, I was like,
"Fuck."
I thought everyone was like, okay, we're gonna walk across the bridge, and the bridge was exactly opposite the way that we were like, oh, obviously that's where we need to go.
And I just remember like you were like, why are we doing it? And I'm like, because we're in an adventure. Like I was like, it's like
trying to follow
it's
the
like
tribe.
the thing that we need to.
I got real existential.
You guys-
You didn't walk to the bridge because it's there? You cross every bridge? Huh? Your bridge cross
every bridge in life.
and I was so confused.
It was all because I was dumb.
I thought you were on the haunted hillside already.
Yes,
Yeah,
I thought
yeah.
we were
You had
already
to
on that.
cross
Yeah,
the
yeah.
bridge to get to the haunted
Exactly.
hillside.
Yes,
Yeah.
I thought we were already on the haunted hill, and I was like, why don't we just go to the haunted hill? And everyone's like, that's
Yeah.
what we're trying to do. So
Fuck.
You're like, wait, why do you want to cross the bridge? Why can't we just go down this pathway?
I was like, why can't we just walk there? And
I have-
that's what we can.
That's
Like, you can do
yep.
whatever you
That's
want,
exactly. Yep.
I have this fun little line right here. It says, "Welcome. We met up with Ganta, and we get out of the sewer.
That's
then
right.
we follow a
met
path
up
to
with
Haunted Hill,
and underneath it says, "Welcome to Spooky Town."
But that was okay. There was something in between us leaving and getting to the bridge that gave us directions, and it was Ganta, right?
Because he was on the west side.
We
think so.
because we ran into him before we left
You
the
saw
town.
him jump out. So you
That's
guys were
right.
in the alleyway after you
Yeah,
killed
we told him that we were
everything.
hunting these zombie children down.
And you guys ended up, you basically said, you want to come with us? He said, oh yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Started going with you, and then there were guards blocking the
Yep.
tunnel.
And
They
he
helped
chased
us out.
them
the
off
track was,
for us.
And he distracted them.
Oh,
so you
man.
could get by.
Yeah, okay, because
And
we
then you
were
guys
attacked
spotted
by...
Atlas Cube.
Yeah, we were attacked by two zombie kids. We're kind of backtracking a little bit. Attacked by two zombie kids in the alley. So we followed one trail. He followed the other, and they both met up.
Three zombie kids. I think.
Three zombies.
It was
Well, yeah,
two.
but we only follow two trails.
Yeah.
Because Gonzo can't split into two people because he's a jerk. But we get back.
Fucking dick.
Yeah, so we get to the tunnel entrance, and there's all these guards there, guarding stuff.
Yep.
And yeah, he does his classic come in and save the day shit that he does.
Yep.
And he's
As usual.
and he just ran distraction while we snuck in.
Yeah. Then we got attacks.
Yeah. And then
Immediately.
so fast forward a little bit, go through the tunnel, get across the bridge, go into the haunted hill, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is a
And
pretty, it's actually a fairly large section of the Idoggan Forest.
Yeah.
It'd be basically like the northeast section of the forest.
yeah, I think it was
Which y'all almost came by coming back from Z-Talk. You weren't
Yeah.
actually too far from it, which is where you'd gotten attacked before.
and this forest has like spider webs and stuff all in it, right? This
It's,
the one, was this the one that was
Z-Taw is more like that.
okay? Yeah.
Idoggan is more, the trees are a lot more spread out, and they're not, it's not so much
It's not
spider
dark?
webs, it was dark and foggy there as well in both places.
Okay.
But it was
Spooky town.
pretty dense here.
And
But it was mainly
This is
just
this is when we ran
this
into
is when
Old Devar.
yeah, we hear a campfire.
Yeah.
Or hear a campfire.
No,
I'm
so
thinking
we-
of the episode where sound effects.
After I have written here, after crossing, we hear strange creatures.
yeah, you guys.
That's just in the woods.
That was
we
just in the
heard.
woods,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh.
Yeah.
Then
So we see the light from a campfire. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And
That's what
we
it was.
You actually heard.
we heard them
it.
talking.
You move forward.
And I snuck forward.
You think everyone else is following you,
yeah,
Because you are full.
that was cool. 'cause
and then you fail like the sneak.
back,
Yeah.
sneak back.
And
Yeah,
you fucking shuffle the
that
leaves.
was cool because I legitimately when I gestured, I mentioned that my character held his hand horizontally and pushed down as if to say, "Get down."
Yeah.
And everybody else at the table interpreted that, and I never made any kind of clarification as to what he meant. I just said that's the gesture he made because he didn't talk.
Yeah.
And then everybody at the table thought I meant stay. Yeah, which is a reasonable thing to say.
I think it's because you used it before.
Yes,
like,
exactly. That's why when people were like, "Yeah, I thought," I was like, "Oh, duh." But Gavin didn't mean that. So he turns around to talk, and everybody's just like, there's nobody there.
Not there.
And he's all like,
we all got down.
yeah, like I'm like, all right, we're in perfect ambush position. Oh fuck! And try to sneak back and just like trip all over my feet and just like go whoa
Every twig, yeah.
and they hear the shit out of me
Yeah.
sneaking back to the camp.
And then his merry men come and like, ha, whoa, crazy. As we were like, shit, you fucking brought it back here. Which is fine. That's fine.
Yeah, it worked out.
Eventually
It was the
figured
plan.
out. We had a little bit of a kerfuffle, but we were able to talk with him and be like, oh, okay, you're all right. Well, except for you, Nario. But you guys were generally like, okay, no, he's all right.
Well, all of us
farce.
originally were like, we're nice to him now, but we're killing him later. And then,
right.
slowly, as we started to actually
Yes.
journey with him, we started changing our minds. Some of
Except
us,
Nario.
Yeah,
some
well,
of us
'cause-
changed our minds.
I had heard him mention that he was looking for Tom the Necromancer.
Yep.
And we had, I believe now, I may be wrong, but who knows? Probably, you might have actually just straight up said this. We incorrectly believed that Tom was the $6,000 bounty, or 6,000 gold bounty.
Yes, that did happen at some point, yeah.
So we thought, if he's looking for Tom, we can use him, have him and Tom fight, kill each other, cut both their heads off, take both their heads back, and claim both the bounties.
Yep.
I don't know why we even try to plan anything anymore.
Oh, it
Never works.
It's really to make ourselves think we're clever.
I know. It's to sound good on the podcast.
And to make Kenny realize how dumb we are. But
He gauges the puzzle based on our blast experience.
Yeah.
and we really, we pretty much turned on that plan pretty quickly because we were like, oh, Devar's nice, and also he informed us that, I got an imposter.
Well, it
that's
took us a
fucking it up.
second to get there, though, because truly, even after we left the mansion for the first time, when we let go of the kids, there was still some tension there.
I think that's probably
And
where it
then
was
once,
like, okay, I'm
and
pretty
then
sure
once
he
we
is.
knew, then once we saw that,
Once we saw him in chains, when they're like, oh,
well,
he's
no,
a good guy.
once we saw,
brought the shot.
once we knew that the kids were actually back home,
Yeah.
we knew he told the truth, and that made him a good guy.
Yeah.
Like
pretty
it
much.
wasn't. That's why we started to believe him more.
Yeah. Well,
Ash.
but before that,
Yeah, that's
So we've-
way
yeah.
way ahead.
spoiler for episodes that already came out. But so we follow him to Tom's mansion because he pretty much knows essentially the direction where it's at, and they're able to find their way. And his merry men, because we're still super suspicious at this point, the merry men are freaky. And they're all like in unison, and that's like one thing that we're all like looking at them real close, trying to figure out the fuck are you? Are you a robot? you a Mexican? What's up? And
You guys actually thought he was casting a mirror image.
yeah, until we actually thought about it for a second.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then because one of them said something way before we even brought up mirror image. Like, they don't talk to each other.
They're-
Yeah,
but
but
Like, I want there to be a lot of characters that.
Hey, does anyone have a charger? Real quick.
What kind of charger? Micro? Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, dude.
I just really need nicotine
Oh, you want this? Okay. We're back. What I wanted to say was, I really wanted to add characters that made you guys kind of hop back and forth on whether they were good or not.
Yep.
I wanted you guys to have people that were around you that it was like, wait, is this person good? Is this person bad?
Yeah.
Is this the same person? Is it like what is going on?
Yeah. Devar is
like-
the perfect.
That's what I want.
No, I think. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Devar is the perfect example, at least. Yeah.
Well, yeah, especially because whether or not he's good or bad, I still don't think we know entirely what's up with the Merryman.
Not
there's
at
definitely
all.
something weird about. It might be. I mean, it might be for good, but
Yeah.
That situation in general.
Yeah.
But you guys
Definitely.
did get answers about Devar too, if
Mhm.
you remember.
Yeah.
A few answers.
No, he used to be part of the guard somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yes.
he worked for the prince.
King
Oh, he worked for
Cicerelli.
Prince Cicero.
King
Cicerelli.
King
King.
Cicerelli.
Yes, that's right.
Cicerelli.
What?
Didn't King
I
Cicerelli
thought I
die?
said Cicerelli was a
Yes.
former king, and everyone said son of. Everybody
Oh,
corrected me.
I did not. I did.
So there's King Cicerelli and there's Prince Cicerelli, which you found out King
Yeah.
Cicerelli died.
Yes. And we had a silly
So-
puppet show later.
Is
Yes.
A sweet puppet show that we all liked. What do you
I
mean
know. I
silly?
enjoyed it. I know it was silly politically.
Yeah.
It's topical.
But yeah. So,
It's puppets. You don't think puppets are silly?
I just don't think.
Not in a bad way.
Okay, I just think silly is a demeaning word.
You know why I wanted to
You
do
don't
the
call
puppet
people
show?
silly.
It's because of He Is Legend in the music video The Seduction.
Yeah.
They do like a sock puppet show. Have you ever
shit.
seen that music video?
no? I'll watch it
It's
later.
all a sock puppet show of Romeo and Juliet. It's pretty funny.
Did you expect everybody to be so into the puppet show?
No.
Oh, so you know,
One of my favorite
Never
things.
Well,
tease these guys with a puppet
and-
show.
you
We
guys
are
didn't really
armed
know the
with
reason
them.
why I was so excited. It's because I was really I've always loved these kind of puppet shows. I think they're really cool, but it reminded me of when Shrek went to Farquaad
Oh yeah,
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 for
yeah.
the first time,
Uh-huh.
and they had that one puppet show there,
Yeah.
and it's still
That's it.
He's just staring at it like, what the fuck?
Those were the.
wipe. It's like when they're
When they
making
say, I remember being a
Wipe
kid and
your-
they say, wipe your face.
wipe your face.
I
and-
fucking lost it. That was
Exactly.
like,
I don't even think I was old enough to like understand that joke specifically.
that
I
was
just watched Shrek like a few days ago.
It's
I
good.
can't remember. Oh yeah.
You're routinely
like,
watching
shine,
Shrek.
shine your shoes, wipe your face.
Face.
And they're like
Wipe
bent
your-
over.
but
and
they're,
they
like,
bend
bent
over.
over.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
okay.
I remember that. Yeah.
I was just like, no, we're gonna say yes! Ah! And I was like fucking
They
dying.
bend
Yeah.
over and then they look over.
Yeah. Yep.
All sexy like.
That's
Like,
really what it
fuck
reminded
me.
me of, and that's why I was so excited.
You're like, oh, I hope
I'm not even
someone
gonna-
tries to fuck me.
Puppet shows are great, but you guys are in front of somewhere. You guys are in front of Tom's mansion.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
right.
A little bit
We're
far
getting-
ahead.
We're getting way ahead. Of that.
Way too.
I'm
Wow.
excited.
Anyways.
At Tom's mansion, where we had gotten kind of ambushed by a bunch of shadow demons.
Right.
And
Didn't we? At this point, I did see the outlines of the bears.
Oh, you saw the
again.
bears again. Yeah.
oh yeah.
And it
But-
was almost like they were leading us to the mansion, or at
Yeah.
least that's
It
kind
was
of
kind
I
of
think so,
kind
yeah.
of ghostly, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I believe so. Yeah.
And then,
Devoir showed his strength.
and that was kind of when we were just like walking and talking at that point. And then we saw the shadows.
This is actually really important, and
Oh.
I don't think. Actually, I know
Nope.
for a fact you guys didn't catch this.
I will agree right now. Because I don't know what you're talking about.
Now you
I
have
caught it.
seen the outlines of course. Now you know Tom, his
Right.
bears, and the rest of the children going inside of the house.
We thought they were zombies.
We thought they were zombie kids
Yes.
because we had a specific conversation about how we would only kill kids if they were zombies.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I
No, you said
I wanted to make
I hope
sure-
you feel comfortable about if you have to killing kids.
Yeah, I was like, look, if they're zombies, like you could, like, well, let's. Just, I wanted to make sure Devar wasn't gonna be like, oh shit, fucking Juniper just stabbed a kid in the head, and it's like, yeah, but it's a zombie. Like,
Yeah.
let's just make it. We're dealing with zombie kids. We're all on the same page here now. I think it's good to get everybody on the same page.
It was
That's
good.
Not the important part.
Oh,
important,
shit.
what attacked after you guys had?
Oh yeah, the shadow demons.
Yeah.
They were demons, 100% demons. Yeah, I
That's
have
pretty
forgot
scary.
about
That was when that was
Yeah.
actually when
Actually,
we
didn't
had
pick up on
we had
that.
walked up directly. That's when we had walked up to the mansion, because at
Yes.
that point we had walked up. As soon as we walked up, these shadow demons came to life, and then we made a decision. It's either they approached, and we said, we'll let you guys fight them.
Yeah.
And then that's we'll go save the kids. You fight these guys so that the kids have somewhere safe.
Well,
Yeah,
actually, I'm pretty sure it was more like they were like, "You guys do not want to stick around for this."
That's
shit.
very true. Yes, they were way over our levels, and
They were like,
we,
"You guys better get the fuck out of
we
here."
would have died instantly. I think we were like a level 2.
No, we were
or 3.
3.
You were
might have been
level
3.
4.
Not yet.
Not yet.
I think we're still
No,
level
no,
3.
We're level 3.
But yeah,
That's okay.
I don't know if do we want to talk about that, about the significance of the demon? Do we know, because that is very significant that there were demons there.
Yeah.
I don't think I know.
Well, if they were there because it was a separate thing than the necromancer, and like were they the 6,000 gold piece? Do we know what the 6,000 gold piece
No,
bounty?
unfortunately,
So
we don't.
were they the 6,000 gold piece bounty? And
That's a good theory.
And that's a totally separate, and then they're killed and they're dead, and that's done.
Yeah.
Are they related to the Boyata tree? And they were hunting us down. And that's when they came across us, because, like you said,
not.
they approached.
Uh-huh.
They weren't there. If they were protecting the succubus or the thing that's inhabiting Tom,
Yeah.
they did a shitty job and they weren't in the house. Why
Yeah.
were
Also-
they approaching?
Right.
Why weren't they already there?
But
Yeah.
also, too, the battle that we have with Mephistopheles, he's a devil, isn't he?
Yeah.
Okay,
So they're doubly not related.
so they're definitely not related because they're in they're in battle right now. So what
very
are the odds that the shadow creatures
Or on our side.
were coming to kill the devils?
Pretty high.
But
Devil vibe.
we got
Pretty fairly high.
but we got in the way.
But would they have also would they have saved the kids? See, that's what I don't get.
No,
a
of
shit.
course-
of
yeah,
course not.
So
No,
our
no, no.
objective was to save the
They're
kids.
demons.
So
Like they're not going to save
I think
children.
we still made the right call. But
There's some
but-
complications.
so then were the demons going to kill the devils, or were they coming after us?
I think they were going after the devils 100%.
Well, if we
Because
don't
we've
see him,
already
as long as we
killed-
don't see him again.
If we see them again, we're dead.
Well,
It's like being chased by the Nazgul. That's essentially what happened. Is the Nazgul showed up.
yeah.
And I'm not that kind of ranger that can fight off a bunch of Nazgul.
Well, I think that that's going to have significance coming up.
yeah, well, because we
What are you fighting right now?
We don't know.
We don't know specifically yet. We had demonic activity.
yeah,
though.
it could be the same demons coming after us.
But we
doing
also
a
have
shitty
potential
job.
necromancy
Demons.
right now as well.
Yeah.
But let's also think of it this way.
We're probably gonna run into them again. I'm pretty certain that they're after us and they weren't after the
Okay,
devils.
hey, let's
Although
take,
we did hear about
let's
a war
take
between
them out of
right?
battle. What if the
Yeah.
demons needed necromancy and they needed Tom?
Or yeah, and they just didn't want the devils to have. It was like fighting over resources and fighting over. The,
Exactly.
He's a resource, yeah.
Yeah, he's popping out dead body.
I mean,
fucking
why else
soldiers.
would you possess somebody if they weren't potentially a resource?
Yeah, they didn't
Right.
kill him; they possessed him.
Mm-hmm.
But
And they went to him specifically because they knew Tom would be able to bring a devil down. Like he was powerful enough,
Yeah.
and not only that, but he had the equipment and the
could we make allies with the demons because we killed the devils for?
well,
Be
we've
like,
also
yo,
killed devils
can we?
in the
Yeah,
past.
but can we call it even, guys?
Yeah.
Just
Fair's
be like,
fair,
yeah,
right?
yeah, we killed some demons, but we killed some devils too.
Look, we're helping both sides.
Yeah, I just think that's very important that the demons that showed up that Devoir protected from were not monsters from the house.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
a good point.
They may have been
Yeah.
going to attack, but
But no, that's a good point.
I think they might be chasing us because we've made an enemy of Naraki.
No.
We didn't kill him permanently. We have to go to his plane and
Yeah.
defeat him
Right.
there to kill him.
As long as this dark figure on the airship is not a shadow demon, that would be great. That would be wonderful.
Wait, what?
It could be because it all.
Redescribe the. We're gonna jump forward to the airship for
Right,
a
sure.
hot second. Sorry,
Because
listeners.
the only description that we have right now is that, or at least that
We're piecing
Yunaria
shit together
has,
real time.
is a tall black figure. I don't know how
You fucking can't.
tall these shadow demons were.
Actually,
Nobody.
I gave a full description at the end
Oh.
of the episode that's not released
I
yet.
didn't remember.
Okay.
At this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I don't
this-
even
by the
remember
time
how
this
you did
comes
that.
Out, it
Yeah.
will be,
Let's
but-
get. We're
Yeah, we're
off track.
skipping ahead,
We
but
need to-
it
let's get back.
probably is.
Shit.
Yeah, I think we just figured it out.
Uh-huh.
But so they fight off those demons, which were now got some good juicy stuff. And we head into the house to go deal with Tom the Necromancer
Yep.
and save the kids who we believe at this point we don't actually know,
Yeah.
but we believe that the zombie kids came from this. We've seen the figures heading into here.
Mm-hmm.
We're like, okay, makes sense. Maybe they came from here.
Yeah.
And necromancer zombies, 2 and 2.
Yeah.
And so we fucking went in, and what was the?
So
we
we-
came into the foyer.
So when you walk in, there's another room before the foyer, isn't there? Or just
To our right.
So
No, the foyer with the room with the big stairs, and we saw Tom at the
right.
front.
the
But
stairs are actually right directly in front of you. when you
Yeah,
walk in.
right
Okay.
when we
Yeah,
walked in,
yeah,
and
yeah.
Tom was up there, and
Yep.
he said some stuff, right?
for some reason, I felt like we had to turn in order to get into.
Well, because he said something related to him.
Pretty
Because I think him being villainy, but I think it was also Tom. Saying
Trying-
something,
oh, yeah, it was
trying
like-
to fight back.
It was
Yes.
like I'm a bad guy. I'm a bad guy.
Exactly what it
It was
was.
pretty
Yeah.
good stuff.
Yeah.
So he had 5 other kids in cages that he.
Whoa,
Down the
way
road.
way before.
No, he had 5 kids though that he was performing rituals on.
The kids you had already been.
Yes. this
Right.
is- Yeah,
So you hadn't seen the.
we hadn't seen the
yeah.
kids.
No, no.
This is before when we first walk in. So we first walk in, and Tom's there at the top of the stairs, and he's saying his stuff.
Right.
There are no kids having rituals performed
Yes.
on them.
No, they were.
They were being carried.
They were
by
being
something.
carried off.
I don't remember
Yeah,
what
they
they
The
were-
were
kids
carried
were
by.
there. They were
but
being
they were
carried
gone
off.
by the time y'all had
Then how did we know that there was kids there?
because you saw them when you were walking in.
Yeah.
Okay, so
'Cause they were
we
being carried.
did see kids being carried away.
Right.
But you saw small figures being.
That's true.
Yeah.
And then we
Right.
assumed they were kids.
Yeah. So yeah, because
They were kids.
I think you wrote your note as fact, but yeah, there was like no ritual. We just had Tom giving his little monologue thing, and then somebody tried to go up the stairs, and there was a barrier.
Nope, that was me.
I think.
That was definitely me.
And then was it Valmore that was like, "Oh, we just walk up the side of the stairs"?
That was me
No.
too.
No, so I ran.
did-
I
yeah,
ran
you
after.
did the
I ran
initial
after
one.
the kids, and
Right.
as soon as I got to the stairs, I hit it and
Yep.
it bounced back and
And
fell
Oh,
down.
maybe
I
that was
thought
you.
I
Okay.
was being a smart person by going up the side,
I was
and then
going
I
after the
immediately bounced back through the door on the side. And
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh yeah, this is the way I meant to go." Fuck.
Yeah.
As my brain is bleeding, and
And then we
then we go through there.
Yeah, we decided to go to the. We had to choose between the right and the left. We chose the left. And
Wasn't it in front of us and then the right as our choices?
Whoa.
One was going
so it was a
somewhere.
foyer.
Your choice was
Literally
made for
cement.
you.
It was a, okay,
Yeah,
so
a little
it was a foyer.
Which way were you facing?
We had
Yeah.
the right side and the left side. We
Uh-huh.
chose
That's
that.
right.
And
Yeah.
then you
Yeah.
had the second floor that went around
Yeah.
the top.
Mhm.
Exactly.
And
Perfect.
and in that room, was that where we encountered the succubus?
No.
that was the library
Library.
with the beautiful librarian who I loved so dearly.
Oh.
But you skipped something else important, and I don't think you guys know that this is important.
Well,
You
this
guys
is
met someone else. in
Well,
the
yeah.
hallway.
This is when
Oh, yeah.
you start to feel that somebody is
Oh.
behind you, and then you see the red light again. You
Yeah.
actually saw the red light earlier too.
Mhm.
In
Yeah,
the
it
woods,
was, well,
right?
it's like
In the
a bright
forest.
orb.
A bright orb, excuse
Yeah.
me. You saw that in the forest,
Yeah.
but you didn't tell anybody.
Right. Yeah.
And then
And then he just shows up.
and then he shows up behind you, and that's when you were like, yeah, he was following us.
Yeah. Oh,
It's
would
a
you
little
look at
nerdy
that?
boy
Yeah.
that we got killed.
Yeah.
And,
And then he
like,
kind of
didn't
flew
know that
away.
he was dead.
Yay.
Oh yeah, he didn't know you. That's
Yeah.
why I
called
had a
him a
good
wizard.
feeling about it because we made him think he was a wizard
Yeah.
or some shit, and that he was not dead, and that everything was great.
Yeah,
God.
because
We're
even
fucking horrible people.
he showed up right after
Specifically to that
Tom
kid.
went away.
he'd been following y'all the whole time.
Right.
He finally revealed himself.
Yeah.
You know, once you
We
got
didn't
out
do
of the
anything
hallway.
shitty during that time, right? Like we
No.
still look like
No.
cool guys. Did we get crit fails during that time?
I don't think so.
So I remember specifically what happened
still look
is I was like, oh, you, I'm very surprised to see you here. Like, how are you here? And then that's when you jumped in. You were like, hey, he doesn't know he's dead yet.
I was like-
And then as soon as you whispered that to me, because of what I did, he was like, wait a second, what's going on? That's when you convinced him that he's a wizard, and that's when he flies.
A solid
Uh-huh.
move, Henry. I don't
So,
remember this. I love
he
beer.
He gets super he's like, oh my god, I'm a wizard now.
Yeah.
So he flies through the barrier
Uh-huh.
because he's an orb
Right.
and starts to go after the kids. That's when we go into the library.
Yeah,
After that, you
Yeah,
try to climb and then fall over there.
Wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't really.
I just wanted to
I was like-
remember that.
I legitimately remember the kid showing up, and I was like, I don't remember how that ended. I convinced him he was a wizard,
Yeah.
and he flew
He
after the
just
necromancer.
flew away.
And we never saw him again.
We did see him again.
I don't think we did. Did we?
Not in that battle.
I don't think we did.
Not in the battle. We saw him later
No.
though.
When?
Did we?
It
When?
felt like we did.
Yeah, I don't know. No, we did. Absolutely did.
Not in the mansion, at least.
Not in the mansion, and I don't think he came back later because after the mansion
hope
we
not.
got on the airship and he
I
didn't.
believe the orb, if I remember correctly, was following you guys at one point.
Mhm. In the forest to the mansion, and then in the mansion.
After that, I mean.
Oh,
after that,
maybe.
Yeah.
It
De-
did- we
definitely
did
a
see it
I
following
believe
possibility.
us.
so.
Yeah.
I believe it was mentioned, but it was just the
I don't
orb.
remember.
and
It
was
wasn't
there.
like
It
a
was when
huge-
y'all were leaving.
It wasn't a huge thing because he did show himself again because he talked specifically about how it was right before we went into the battle.
I if I remember right, I just mentioned him being there.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
He wasn't
if
like
you had
part of
another-
it or anything
I
like
don't know
that.
if you had
but
no dialogue with him.
But he was just
But
there.
but he's been
Okay,
there.
so cool. So we didn't get him
He was talking.
ghost murdered?
No, I think we did talk to him once, but it was very brief.
As long as we didn't
Okay.
get him ghost murdered.
We're,
Yeah,
yeah, he's
don't
fine.
I don't remember him flying away,
Yeah.
so I don't, whatever y'all say.
Well, and then we finally went into the library, and we had this pretty epic boss fight with this dumb bitch. Although, we should mention that Valmore fucked it up.
Oh no, Valmore totally fucked it up.
Definitely fucked it up.
Fucked it up in a good way?
Oh no,
Nah.
no.
Okay, see, also didn't remember turning the guy into a wizard and having him fly through the thing. So this fight, I
Okay.
remember ringing the bell to piss the librarian off,
So-
and that's it.
Okay, so
That was part of it.
how we got into that situation. So we walk into the library, and in the background we're hearing a rhythmic, right? So
Oh, from her, like, stamping
from her
something?
stamping shit.
Yeah, okay.
So we walk in. I think me or somebody else said something out loud.
Valmore.
Definitely. I was going to say, I don't
Three
even
times.
remember.
Okay,
Definitely
so
Valmore.
Yeah, so Valmore started it. She said, quiet. Or,
actually-
there's no talking in the library.
Yeah.
I'd actually rolled a
Multiple
D6
times.
to see how many warnings she would
Oh,
give.
that's
nice,
cool.
nice. So he talks the first time. She says, "Shut the fuck
It
up."
really worked well with my ringing
So
the
he
bell
goes-
then.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So he asks her another question
Yeah.
from across from where we are, because we're like what 30, 40 feet away from. Like you had
More
to
than
like.
It's a big library.
Yeah, exactly. So we had to
Um,
walk to her.
Right.
So he shouts to her again. She gets pissed again, screams, and then the third time, oh no!
I think you actually
this-
got
after the
4 warnings.
After the second time,
including the bell ring.
okay, yeah. So the third
Oh,
time,
that's 4 times.
third time he does it one more time, and every single time it's getting heavier and heavier. So
Yep.
he's
Well,
about to say something again, and so I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Well, I think, like, the third
He
time
said
he had
something
even,
anyway.
like, gotten up next to her and, like, whispered it.
No, no,
like,
no. We then walk up there.
Oh, yeah,
We
that's
then
right.
walk up there, and she's still doing her thing, and and so then
Oh, well,
then the bell is ringing.
Yeah,
okay,
that's
I
right.
remember that.
That's right.
That makes sense, right? You got the service
What?
bell. Maybe that's how we have to get help here, right? Like puzzles
Didn't
and
really
stuff.
work out. Yeah.
But
I'm not gonna disagree.
It's a good puzzle.
Yeah, it's like,
Uh-huh.
oh,
I
she
like
might be
it.
like, oh, you followed procedure, and I can now you can speak because you rang the service
That
bell
she
and
just
you're
got
getting
angry.
help.
Yeah. The exact opposite happened.
Well,
Well,
who
also
got
too,
sweet
isn't the
loot?
service
We
bell?
did.
But here's the thing: isn't the service bell technically for when they don't see you?
Well,
Not when they're sitting there right in front of you.
yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. If they're right in front of you, now that you mention it, if they're right in front of you and you ring it, you're a super asshole.
You know what?
I mean, you know what I
Never
mean? Like
mind.
how many places? I always feel like a dick when I have to ring a service bell in
Right.
any situation,
Right,
regardless. Like I just don't like doing it.
Uh-huh.
But obviously, there's times where you have to do it.
I think
right?
I was probably just mad at the bitch for telling my friend Valmore to shut up.
It's probably
I'm like, okay, fine.
So
yeah.
after he rings the bell, she transforms into the giant glob monster.
Gibbering
Gibbering mouth.
Gibbering
Gibbering
mouther.
mouth.
Yeah. Yep.
And so we defeat.
a beautiful
Those are
creature.
fun.
We defeated her fairly easily.
Yeah. I think they're
pretty
only
big.
like a challenge rating of 2.
Yeah, it wasn't
Yeah.
difficult.
He's a librarian.
And that's when we
You can
make our
beat up
way
a librarian
through the
really easy.
library
Mm-hmm.
and into the second room, which is another puzzle. We have the altar room,
Mm-hmm.
right? And on the altar room, we have 3 individual items. So
Yeah.
the first one was the glowing slippers. Then we had the opal
I'm
armor.
remembering
Slippers?
parts of this now.
And then
We broke shit.
and then the
We'd,
gem of brightness.
We ended the sit down with the library talking about basically the take one, leave the rest, or there will be a consequence.
Uh-huh.
And then there
Yep.
were the 3 items.
Yep.
And then there was a suit of armor
Yep.
standing, right behind that.
So we went through a whole bunch of shit in order to take one and put it back
Yeah.
to avoid the problem.
Broke one.
Yeah.
We broke the gem of brightness,
Uh-huh.
right?
Right.
But we
Yep.
put
But
it
we put it back.
put it back in the same
So
spot.
technically, because it's the suit of armor that was kind of eyeballing us by not moving, but we could tell.
Yeah.
That's okay.
He's like, technically, you can't murder us. Ha ha ha. And
And then we grabbed these sticky shoes, as I like to call them at least.
who currently has those sticky shoes?
Don't you still have them?
I think,
Either I have them or you have them. If you don't have them, then I have them.
Okay, we need to remember those because we are on an airship. Those could be very
That's
useful.
very true.
But guys, that was a really funny bit because literally we failed like every fucking roll we had, and
Every
so
roll.
we knew
Yeah.
nothing about nothing.
Yeah.
We failed a lot of rolls.
That-
I think
yeah,
I
think
was the
about
one
it.
that figured out they were sticky shoes, right?
Because you
Uh-huh.
put them on and you actually
Yeah.
walked to
Yeah.
the wall. Because all of us tried them on and we were like, man, these are very
These are
comfortable
nice shoes.
They're nice.
Converse.
But so
And we didn't know anything about literally anything.
Yeah. So we got the magic shoes,
Yeah.
sticky shoes,
Sticky
and headed back out
And
of
then
the library.
we went into
Out of
wherever
the
the
altar room.
succubus
out of the altar
was.
room and,
Right.
and through the library, through the foyer, across it, right?
No.
No.
Wasn't
Well,
it-
first we went to
Right.
go fight the succubus.
No.
What?
You had, before that,
That's when you go
was
into the room with
the dining room.
No.
Was
Dining
that
room is
after
later.
Yeah.
that?
Dining
I think
room
that
is
happened after.
Oh, you're
after
right.
the
Dining
battle.
room was after.
You're right. It was you guys did go to the big
So-
dining hall for the succubus.
Also, too, the reason why the gemstone broke is because I crit failed it
Yeah.
when I was holding on to it.
And
That's
I was
right.
gonna have you guys fight animated armor
Uh-huh. But we put
there
it
for
back.
that. But I was like, honestly, they've been approaching this really well, and they did follow the rules. I thought you guys would somehow fuck it up.
I'm
We
pretty
almost did.
certain. I'm
Almost
pretty
did.
certain
We did fucking
Valmore would have grabbed a second item had not multiple people been stressing to do not touch anything.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, so we went in to go finally fight the succubus and save the children. And I think it was actually a pretty decent fight.
Well, no. So we went into the room.
Uh-huh.
It was kind of like it was almost like a.
It's a big dining hall,
Yeah.
basically, with a bunch of makeshift cages.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then there was 6 cages on each side,
3 and 3.
or three
6
cages
total.
each with 2.
each with 2.
Yeah. And then, but
One of
we
them was
go
fat.
To, yeah, one of the kids.
I
was fat.
remember that.
And he was the only kid in the cage.
Fucking suspicious.
He ate the other kid.
The other kid.
That's right.
But we specifically find Elisa.
Yes.
yeah.
And Elisa
She's the only one who sees. So some weird things in this room is every single one of the kids kind of have like a blank stare out into nothing. You know, like they look like they're taken control of, or that they're under some sort of spell.
But not this Eliza or Elisa,
But
bitch. Or
not Elisa.
Eliza.
Eliza, excuse me.
Close enough, yeah.
And
Doesn't matter. She's a bitch.
Yep.
And as we're talking to her a little bit more, we go, hey, we're gonna go let all these children go, and we'll come and we're gonna come back. Okay, so what our plan was, this is what the original plan was, is that we were going to go save the other 5 children who were being used for the ritual,
then,
go back downstairs to yes.
Yeah, and then come
back and get them, and then leave.
Yeah,
that was the original plan.
Because we saw the kids.
And then she turned into a monster.
Holy shit! It's all coming back. Once you said that, so we saw the kids getting carried away by Tom, and we went, okay, these kids we know not actively getting sacrificed. You're in your cage. You can't get out.
Yeah.
You're safe.
I think ultimately we just chose to. I think ultimately we chose to just grab all the kids instead of just hauling a couple.
So there was a miscommunication because we were originally talking about doing that, though.
Yes,
Yeah.
I remember that.
I don't think that happened. I think we just
it
No,
didn't
it
happen because the succubus happened.
That's when
Right.
the succubus
Oh,
happened.
And
yeah.
after the succubus,
There was a
happened.
miscommunication.
So what happened was you guys were gonna go and get all the kids out of the cages and get them out, and the succubus said no.
Yeah.
Right.
And then you got attacked by the succubus.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, fuck. Instead of fucking us.
Yeah, no,
No
we didn't
ritual
fuck her.
was being
You still end up
performed
fucking a
or-
succubus in that situation. It's bad.
Yeah.
But,
You know, that's the way I remember it too. Is
anyway.
that ultimately we were going
to go save Tom.
Yeah, you guys say we're gonna release the kids.
Uh-huh.
She says no. Succubus is out. You guys fight. Gavin gets charmed. Anyway. You end
That
up
was a
bringing the
good
kids
fight.
out to
That was a
Devar,
fun fight.
and then
I almost killed you.
You're like,
You did almost. Nah. You ran
but
out of
yeah,
arrows.
that's
though.
what happened.
I only had one arrow. That's why
That's
you
true.
lived.
Yeah.
Anyways, so after fighting with the succubus and we beat her, that's when we go to the actual dining room, right? We go across the foyer.
You guys brought the kids to Devar.
Yeah.
first.
Okay. Yeah. That's true.
Our plan was to go and chill for the night originally, and lock ourselves into a room and do a long rest so that we could get our spell slots back.
Right. So we take the kids after we beat the succubus. We take the kids out to Devar. We talk to him. They're all beaten up and looking all, but they were all there, right? They didn't look like they lost any men.
Yeah.
But looking pretty like, ooh, good fight. With Shadow Demons. Give them the kids. We have a brief discussion with them, and he says, basically, you can take the kids if you want. If you do, I'm going to stay here and save Tom. But if you want to stay here and save Tom, I'll take the kids back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we were like, well, we probably can't make it back on our own. Right now, we're fucked up. So we give him the kids, and we go back in, and we were going to find a place to lock ourselves up and rest. And that, so we...
Yeah. And that didn't really happen, though. Instead, we had a magnificent rock concert.
I was going to say it didn't happen because we had a fucking party. And we walk our way into the... So when we went back into the foyer, previously we had gone to the left where the library was.
Right.
This time we went to... It is to the right.
So that door is actually, it's on the left-hand side. It still is. So if you go down that left hallway, it's like the first door on the right.
Yeah.
Okay.
As opposed to continuing down the hall,
Right.
and then where the hall dead ends, going to the right and going around that way.
Gotcha.
Which is where you went before.
Yeah.
We took the first right.
So, and in that, it's a dining room with like a big table, bunch of plates all set out for a bunch of people.
Yeah.
No food, right? There was no food or anything there.
Not until...
Yeah. But, and there were skeletons in the chairs and
Yeah.
stuff. And then like a skeleton band.
Yep.
And at one point, Juniper... I think I had been messing with some instruments, and I don't think I was the only one.
Yeah.
But there were some sheets of music that were on a stand, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Which Gavin
So...
gave to Yunaria first.
Oh, yeah, I forgot, because I
So-
didn't know there was music. I thought it was a magic
Yeah.
scroll.
Because didn't you didn't you do a investigation on it
And fucking
and
failed.
you failed it?
Yeah.
So yeah, you thought it was a magic spell.
Technically it was.
Oh, yeah. was it
Yeah,
wrong?
Yeah.
te-
you're not
technically,
wrong.
yeah, you weren't wrong. So then she gave it to you, and then you gave it to me.
No.
As soon as I started playing it, the room animated, and it was like there were, it was just a party at that point. They all looked like normal people.
Yeah.
They were,
And there was like spectral food on the table too.
Uh-huh.
Which we found out through experimenting. There was no actual alcohol, and we were all sad. Well, Gavin was sad.
Yeah.
And so he projected his emotions on everyone around him.
and then didn't Valmore go up to the king?
He tried.
He wanted to just
I don't remember
walk
what
up.
happened there.
Valmore was gonna do something that was like, what? What are you talking about? He was just gonna be like, oh yeah, so you're all dead. And it's just like, why would you say that and just fucking make everybody here angry? No party.
And sad.
No party likes to be told, hey, by the way, you're all dead. And this is the afterlife.
Yeah.
That's instant party kill. But,
It's when the record scratches and
yeah,
everyone
exactly.
fucking looks at him.
but no, I remember.
What does he go up and?
What did he?
I don't
He
remember.
walked up to the table, just in between two people, and said something.
I cannot remember what he was trying to do, but at first he was trying to talk to them about. I
Was it
don't
Tom?
remember, to be completely
I don't
honest,
remember either.
but they were ignoring him
God,
because
Alfonso,
they were
you
talking
fucking
to
weird
each other.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
Listen to this, bitch. Come at me.
Well,
He's not gonna listen to this.
And then
Either way.
eventually they started talking about Tom and some kind of contract and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah, we overhear that.
They've mentioned
Yeah,
yeah.
and we just.
Oh
leave
yeah,
them
yeah,
partying?
no. Didn't we overhear the contract and that he was just gonna go over there and ask about it or something?
I don't remember exactly
I
how
don't
it went,
remember.
I
but
don't either. I'll have to re-listen to it.
Well, I think we're confusing his social faux pas then with his social faux pas on the airship, where he was just gonna walk up and be like, "So I was eavesdropping on your conversation there."
Yeah, he's done that twice.
Yeah, and it's like, stop telling people you're eavesdropping.
Oh boy.
Oh, well.
And what do you want to ask him? Oh, I didn't think about that.
That's also when we hear about Tom's kids for the first time,
And we don't
You didn't
know.
know at
Yeah.
the
and we don't
time.
know. We didn't know what that meant.
You heard about Ebony and Ivory, which you didn't know.
Yeah.
Right. We just
but-
knew that they were his children.
But you found out soon.
And eventually, those things disappear after almost like they're just done talking, and then they disappear, and we finally head out and head to go up the foyer, or actually, we kind of like make a roundabout around the stairs.
Pretty much,
Yeah, and then we finally make it over into where Tom is. Although we do run into a painting.
We have to talk
going
about the
up
painting.
the stairs.
We have to talk about it.
Up basically the back end set of stairs. Sort
Right.
of like
Why do we have to talk about the painting?
Because
Wasn't too
that's
bad.
the good juicy
It was
stuff.
pretty funny
They can listen
juicy
to the
stuff.
episode.
because you're on the stairs walking up.
Come
on. Painting of course Tom and his two bears, Ebony and Ivory, and Gavin is like, "Oh, this is a cool painting."
I forgot we were on
And you
stairs.
take it off, and then you go to set it down, and you forgot you were on the stairs, and
Yep.
it tumbled down and just
That's okay.
broke.
That's fine. We weren't gonna steal it anyway. That's fine.
And then, but,
I wanted to do, yeah.
and I
And then we had a moral dilemma. If Tom ends up dead, we're taking the painting. If he's still alive, though, we'll leave it for him.
But I think
Alright.
there was a miscommunication on what the painting was, because I remember something about
Yes.
like I'd said something.
We
I'd
thought it
said-
was Devoir.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
I said it was.
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
first time.
Yeah.
We were like, why
And
is
then I was
Devar with
like-
the two?
And then you guys were coming up with all these theories. I'm like, oh shit, I said
Oh,
Noir.
yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it's Tom.
I was gonna say, wait, I thought it was Tom, but yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
you had to
and I
clarify,
listened back to the episode, and I did say Noir for the record.
Yeah.
But we
I'm
corrected
listening to
that.
every word you say.
We corrected it, and then
Yeah.
and then you guys went up the
So, yeah.
stairs and pretty much straight to
Straight to Tom.
Yep.
And beat his stupid metal snake to death.
Yep.
Yep.
And then we had those two zombie bears that who turned them around on Tom.
Who is the fucking animal master here? I
I
guess
guess
what? It's not the
Gavin
druid.
Probably should be the druid,
Yeah.
but it's not.
Gavin turned those bears right around.
That's right.
They're like, hey, yo, we're trying to save your master.
Yo, hey.
Yeah.
Hey,
And then they're like, oh,
Finger
okay.
arrowed them because
Yeah.
he's a ranger. All cool
That
rangers
probably
finger
happened.
arrow.
Yeah, finger arrows are in.
Yeah.
Did they look kind of zombified?
Yes, they are.
Yeah, they were like skeletal.
They're
Like,
brought back.
yeah.
Okay.
Had fucking bones showing and stuff. They look
Yeah.
really cool.
I'm actually really happy how that turned out because I actually had it written that way.
Oh, that they could.
And
if
I
you were
didn't
trying
think
to-
I didn't think it was gonna happen. I was like, it was basically there as an option, like,
Yeah.
you know, because I write, you know, backup options, obviously.
Of course.
Right.
And I was like, you know, the Bears they're like, we want our fucking, you know, dad back.
Yeah, they know that's not their fucking dad.
and
they
then
know that shit.
and then when you guys were
the
like,
bears.
oh, I'm gonna, you know, animal handling check and see if I can fucking, you know,
Mhm.
convince them that
Fucking
you know,
nailed
to
it.
help us. And then you did, and I was like, I was really happy about that.
So yeah, then we turn them on
Turn 'em
Tom.
on.
Turn them on,
Yeah.
and then turn them on Tom, and then Mephistopheles comes out, and I don't exactly remember what happens here.
So
Merlinius.
Merlinius.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
Yeah, if Mephistopheles was here, we'd be all
Yes.
dead.
Yeah. So, after you convert them, he puts up a wall of fire
Mm-hmm.
or a cone of fire, something that blocks him. And I was like, hey, let's put down the fire. And that's when I started talking to Merlinius.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to remember exactly how the battle went.
Because we were,
I thought it was
so we had switched. We had finally you had converted Ebony and Ivory,
Mhm.
and then he threw up some type of fire spell.
Right.
It was like a wall of fire or something of that measure.
Right.
And we were closing in on him, but he started talking to you originally,
Did he?
or was it?
I
I'm
don't
trying
think
to
so.
remember how that
Well,
fight
'cause
started.
What I thought it was is that Merlinius was going to somehow have a duel with you.
Well, I was the one who
But you
initiated.
I don't even think you guys had started fighting Merlinius.
No,
I
we-
think you
no,
guys
No, we didn't.
immediately
He
jumped
put up the
into-
wall, and I said, "Hey, let's talk about this," because that's when I went to him with the loot and challenged him.
So Mephistopheles was not there at all. No,
He was he was in Tom.
Merlinius.
I thought he was watching
He's
Merlinius
watching,
fuck
he's
up.
watching Merlinius fuck
Basically.
up.
Okay,
yeah.
so that's what I
He
thought.
was
Yeah.
he was present, like just
Yeah.
watching from a distance.
That's
The
what I thought, yeah.
Mephistopheles
He
showed
wasn't.
up.
He wasn't the one.
The
that
Yeah.
reason he
was
showed up
I-
later is because he challenged.
'Cause he
I
lost.
challenged him
Right.
in Mephistopheles' name.
He lost a contract.
Yes.
Pretty
yes.
big deal.
Yes.
That's when he showed up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So it actually
For a fairly
happens.
strong
I'm now
mage.
totally remembering, like, or starting to remember.
So
this.
I
Yeah,
challenge
that's the
him.
loot battle.
I challenge him to the loot battle,
Mm-hmm.
and we drop the contract.
Rudolph.
Guys, I just remember that night was just like the tension was really building in the like, in the room. Like I was
Uh-huh.
like so fucking tense and stressed that entire time. But like it was such good storytelling.
Uh-huh.
I wanted to
I was-
get to that.
Hey,
I
no,
was
but anyway.
planning, like, in my head during that loot battle. I'm like, okay, 3 years, real time years. We gotta save this dude. This is gonna be years long, but we're gonna save Juniper if he
Yeah.
loses this thing. I ain't letting his fucking
Yeah.
soul go to this
Yeah.
goddamn bastard. It might take us real life years to
Yeah.
accomplish it. We'll be level 15 fighting demons in hell
Even
and
better.
shit, but fuck you, you ain't taking this guy.
That's what we're training for.
So as soon as I sign the contract,
Mhm.
that is when we hear in the background Mephistopheles go, "What are you doing?"
Yep.
Yeah.
And then that's when he starts to form,
Mhm.
and he is he comes out of the circle in the center of the room, or the symbol
He came out of his own deal.
portal. Okay, and then that's when we have the battle.
Mm-hmm. And you
Juniper
nail it.
wins the battle.
of course,
Damn.
no doubt.
And that's when we find out a little bit more. So Mephistopheles feels that we have the heart, or he sees that we have the heart,
Mm-hmm.
and he mentions that, and so we're not quite sure why
Well-
he's mentioning that.
He mentioned something to Yunaria, and I don't
Right.
think y'all had known at the time. He didn't.
I just remember.
Oh no, he did. He
Well, I
did
mean, we were all
eventually
there,
save
so-
the heart,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he basically was like, "Why do you have that?"
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Real important.
And we didn't. We
Kinda
thought it
shrugged
was.
him off.
We thought
Yeah.
thought it was strange for him to be asking us about that.
Yeah.
I didn't want him to be any part of that
Especially because he was a devil.
Mm-hmm.
Last time we were fighting demons. Demons were trying to get the heart.
Yeah, right.
Naraku.
Naraku's the devil.
Naraku is the devil.
Naraku was the devil?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So would we only
Might still be a part of it then.
devils then?
You fought both.
Yeah,
Actually.
yeah,
We
fought
found
both.
both.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But the demons were in the city, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So I'm assuming one devil is lying to the other, saying he has it. And he's
There's a
like,
lot happening.
and he's like, Naraku told me he had it, but
Yeah.
he fucking lied. Yeah.
There's like, it's basically one giant mystery with a bunch of mysteries.
Mm-hmm.
You know my favorite thing about mysteries? It takes time to figure them out.
Yeah.
For sure.
Speaking of time, we're going to have to pick this up next time.
Oh, snap.
Yeah. This has been
That's
Dungeon
okay.
Junkies Real Talk, where we've been
Real talk.
real talk,
Real talk.
talking real about about the campaign so far.
Mm-hmm.
I do a little recap.
Yeah, these are fun.
If you like what you
Yeah,
heard,
for sure.
Hopefully
please.
fun for you.
I mean, obviously you're here on the feed. Make sure you're listening to all of our episodes.
Mm-hmm.
You can catch them anywhere you catch your podcast. You can find them on iTunes, where we'd love to hear back from you. Rate us that 5-star review. Give us that sweet 5
Thanks,
stars.
BB.
I need them.
Please.
I need them to feel whole inside, please.
It's a giant hole.
Kitty needs them to sleep at night. He has to read those 5-star reviews, so leave them.
Those are his bedtime stories.
Yeah.
Tell a good bedtime story. And if you want, you can also follow us on Twitter and give us bedtime stories. Or you could just follow us on Twitter and see what's up, what we update on and stuff. Yes.
And if the internet is your kind of thing, check us out on
could be.
www.dungeonjunkies.com.
It's
Where you can
the
get
new up-and-coming website.
new up and coming website, guys. We had like 300 people there last month. Yeah.
Yes.
So you can always stream and download each episode that comes out. Additionally, too, you can check us out, Monsters Under the Bed, which is the side project, primarily done by Alex Gavin.
Alex Gavin.
The
Alex
good old
Gavin.
Alex Gavin.
Alex, Henry, and fucking Kenny.
Fucking Kitty. You
Fucking
fucking
Kitty.
Kitty.
Yeah.
I should
That's
have probably
it.
said that faster.
It's late. It's late. But yeah, check us out any of those platforms.
Yep.
Send us an email if you want to send us some criticisms. I'd love to hear them
We'll take it.
at dungeonjunkies@gmail.com.
Please.
All right.
And thanks for listening.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Yeah, we'll hit you up later.
Bye-bye.
Love you. Mwah.
Fuck.